We'll go for like today we will see the master data permit. In that like permits, okay, everyone is aware of normally like safety permits, all those things, right? Like how we can have, means how we can create in SAP. Okay, how it will be helpful in SAP, we will see. So here we can segregate our permits into like your safety permits. So in that again we can have different category. So we can have some height work permit, right? Next, what else are there? Confined space, entry, work, yeah, hot work, some cold work. So lot many are there. So this way we can create our own permits. So this is for your approval, means this permit, like issue of this permit will happen like approval for work at site. Okay, through like SAP approval. For that purpose, we can use what is a T code to create a permit in SAP is IPMD. Okay, this is the T code which we use to create a permit. Normally, any master data team or technical person will have also access to this particular T code, IPMD. So let me go for this. Let me quickly go for this T code, IPMD. IPMD. Now, a T code here we will create it. Okay, the new ones, go for the new entries. So now we can create our own permit. Say I'll mention some work permit to perform the job, work for permit for some mechanical job. Okay, what should be the category? Category here, we can have many categories under what category you want to create, whether it is some work approval or I said it, confined space entry, height work, safety permits, all those things. See, wherever you see the drop down, we can configure. So let me go for again configuration session, SPRO, SAP reference IMG, then go for your plant maintenance and customer service, go for your master data and plant maintenance and customer service. So here I'm going. Yesterday also, like we have seen measuring points, that also in the same path in the basic settings. So here also you'll find permits. Now I'm going for the permits. See here there is a define permit categories. Let me go for permit categories. There are different categories already created. So let me create our own category. Let me go for some H, like height work. Okay, then what else? S, some in general you want to take a safety permit. Okay, or here I'll make it as hot work, right? Or something like that. Hot work permit. Okay, C will go for cold work. Yeah, this way we can create our own category. C is already there, so let me go for some one. So in the backend I'm saving under the same transport. Let me go for permit category. Come back, see here. Let me take some safety permit. Okay, now here there are two cases when we consider your order part, work order part. For an example purpose, we are creating an work order. Okay, nothing but an here in this case like maintenance order. Okay, in this there are three statuses. It will be there. When you create an order, it will be a created status. Okay, once you create an order. Next, like major status, it is means I'm talking about the system status. Okay, standard system status, created, and another one status is like release status. Another one final stage is called technical completion. These three are major. Okay, usually like when you'll create, automatically it will come as a CRTD, created status. When it is released, it will come REL. When it is technically completed, means the person completes the job technically. Okay, not with respect to the finance or whatever. It's technically he'll complete the job. Then it is called TECO. So now at what stage like you take? Obviously, like by default only it will be the created stage. Now it will be at a release stage you want to take a permit, or like at TECO stage you want to take a permit. Okay, the sensible is normally we'll take at release stage. Okay, here this release stage we will take a permit. Okay, but example say at release stage I don't want to take a permit. Okay, then that time system will warn you, saying that means we can have a setting of this. You want to have a warning message at release stage. Still, you can go ahead and release it. At during technical, you can make it as a mandatory. Okay, mandatory in the sense Here it will be a error message. Okay, unless like you get a ticket, means issue the permit, then you cannot do the takeover at any stage. Normally ends like here you will have, instead of warning, you want to have an error message here itself, a release. Then your system doesn't allow you to release it unless you issue the permit. Okay, once here it is issued the permit, then here you can maintain as a blank. Not necessary here. But that anyway, like permit has been issued. So this makes sense. So let me go for configuration. See here, order release stage. During order release stage, the permit to be issued after warning message. Means if I select like one here, again it will give a warning message, still you can go ahead. Okay, now here I'll select error message. Means during release stage itself, I am taking a permit. Okay, else it will give an error message. I cannot go ahead. Then obviously like during your order completion stage, not required. Okay, anyway permit is issued, so permit must not need be issued, means blank if you keep, permit must not need be issued. So close this, so save it. Then we have created a individually like permit, work permit, that name is. Okay, let me go for an example of work order. Before that, see how you are doing a maintenance on certain equipment, right? Now for that particular equipment, we have to assign this particular equipment. So let me go for my equipment list. Go for IH01. From here, I'll have, we will take some diesel generator. Go from here. From here only we'll go for your change mode, change equipment. Then here you go to, there is a permits. Okay, options. Here you can go for the permits. See here. Now you go for the permit list. You can choose your permit, which permit you want to assign. Just now we created a work permit, so I'm assigning that particular work permit here. So main, our job is not done here. Ensure, see here also there is an option. Okay, when you want to do it at equipment level. Okay, every equipment, example, say you want to have it at order level or at a techo level, here also you can decide. So by default now it is set with a 2. You can still edit it. So I want to keep it at 2 itself, but anything else we have to do, yes. See, first of all we have to propose. See here, propose permit, this is mandatory. If you don't propose, even though you have assigned this permit, it doesn't work. Okay, it is not effective in your work order. So this is mandatory, this tick mark. So continue, so save it. So now permit has been created. Now I will use this particular equipment, and let me go and create an work order. Catalogs, we have used the notification. There is a separate session for the notification. That time we will see detail. Okay, for catalogs example, I have used a notification. For permits example, I'm using a maintenance order. Again, there is a separate session for maintenance order. That time we will see in detail. Okay, as of now, these are the T codes to create, change, and display of maintenance orders. Let me go for order, maintenance order, direct creation of order. Okay, see here it will ask like order types, means what kind of order you want to create. There will be so many types of orders, right? Normally in general, you might have like aware of corrective maintenance orders you want to do, or breakdown order you want to create, or shutdown order, or some refurbishment order, or calibration order, or investment order, like that. There we can customize our own orders. Almost like we can have some 7 orders. Okay, and in S4 HANA is concerned, there is an, again for these orders we can have a phase-based model. Okay, there are like phases involved. Okay, by default. Yeah, that also we will see it. As of now, I'm selecting one normal maintenance order. Okay, you can name it as a corrective or whatever. Okay, this equipment is diesel generator. I've selected this equipment, planning plant, everything, it will come by default, okay, from the master data. So let me go for this. So here, maintenance of DG. I'll give this maintenance of DG. So let me save this order. So now, as I said, let me go for the again change of this order. Order number got generated. See, by default, when you create an order, the system status will be created, CRTD. Okay. So come back. Now you have to go ahead, means you have to start to work. In notification, yesterday we seen, you have to put in process. But in work order, it is like a release button. Okay, this let me release this now. So it give a pop-up saying that order release refused as permits are missing. So means we have to issue the permits. Who will issue the permit? Again, who are authorized. Okay, only those like users can issue the permit. So let me go and issue the permit. Copy this, go for this. IP M2. From here, we can go for it. Permit category. What is your permit category? Permit categories, examples, if you remember, you can provide this permit category, yes. Okay, next, another one is your order number. For which order number you want to have a, do you want to issue a permit for this order number? What is your order status? Okay, whether it is an outstanding, in process, all those things. It is an outstanding one. See here, whether permit status is what? Not yet issued, not issued. So execute it. Once you execute, this particular pop-up, it will come. Means who will have, means who are authorized, those users can issue the permit. So select this. See here, there is a symbol, issue permit. Okay, work permit has been issued for your order. Thus, so continue. It is an issued. Come back.
So typically, you should
Go for,
have dates also. Do we
yeah,
have dates on the permit?
yes, yes. Means this start date it will come.
Oh, because most of the
Okay,
time,
this order,
some
basic
in
start.
utility actually, at least permits are issued by external agencies, and it is valid for like a month or 15 days.
Correct.
So,
So here permits are concerned, means normally we'll issue the permit like in SAP. It is at say you means once it is released, like order is released. Okay, as a standard functionality, SAP functionality. We cannot change that. Okay, for that purpose means you have to go ahead kind of approval you are giving. Means as you said, like I understand, because means there will be certain validity because you have to do every day like renewal. Example, say your job goes on for 5 days. Whether this it will be valid for 5 days. Okay, as per your SAP,
so
yes, it is.
typically,
But
what
off.
happen like in utility, we are digging the roads. Okay, so we get
Correct.
permit like okay, it is starting Monday to Friday. You can dig, and after Monday, you need to complete it within that period. Okay,
Yes, yes.
permit has validity also and dates.
Validity also, correct. But here what is happening, that order has a validity again, means it doesn't close. For that, like you're giving a kind of a permission. Okay, in some cases, like where I work over there, like every day, like it gets lapsed. Okay, every day you have to take a permit. Even though your work carries out, like example, say some 10 days, some you have to take a permit for 10 days. It's a safety
Each day.
mandatory they had done.
Mhm.
Yeah, in some
Right.
cases, every day, like evening, like 5 o'clock, you have to submit your this thing, and next day again
Mhm.
you start your job. See here we can design a workflow. Say example, say now we have created an order. Once like order is created, okay, we can have a user status here. Okay, now it isn't created. Now status with status number, user status, it will come. So now you are waiting. Example, say second stage
Waiting
is
for
like you are
them.
waiting for an approval. That time
Mhm.
automatically the workflow will be triggered and it will be gone. Unless they are approved, then after like means nothing but they'll issue the permit. Okay, then you come back and you release this.
Okay, got it. So
Okay,
it will
then for
be
that also you'll get an error. Okay, for this. See now like release as rejected. Okay, here release as rejected due to that particular permit issue. So again, I open this in change mode. See now I'm releasing it. Now it will tell this release. Means here order will be released after update. In the sense, once you save, it will be updated. Here like you'll have an user status, I said, right? User
status.
status, it will get updated. Yes, it
Oh,
will get updated automatically. Okay. Means that time you can come like your status has been changed. Means who can change this status, whether you can change manually, or example say you are the in charge, you save it, you change the status manually, or you don't want to change it manually. Once I'll approve this, means issue the permit, then automatically it has to get updated. That also we can do, means through logic. Then automatically who is working technician, he will have this update. Okay, the status change update. Then once the status has been changed, he'll come back and he'll release it, and he'll start working on it. Then it's released, then save it. So this is how it works. Example say next level it has to go. See, by mistake, like someone has assigned it, but they have not proposed. Okay, let me go for this equipment. Go to permits. Even though see here it is an error message, right? During release, it should ask like it should throw an error message, else like error message. So close it, but you have not proposed it. You have assigned it. So continue to save it. Go for your any work order. Go for 31. Let me go for this DG. See, now directly like without saving, I'll try to release this. Okay, it didn't get updated. Okay, now try to release it. Still asking the permits. Let me go back. Oh, sorry. See, I have changed for the wrong equipment. Okay, 3029 I have changed. Actually, I had to change it for 3046. Okay, so I have chosen the wrong equipment. So let me go for 3046. The diesel generator. Let me go for this. Go for your permits. See here, I'm removing this propose. I'm not proposing it. So continue. So save it. Go back. Go for your order. Let me come back. No. So it will be refreshed. Go for your 3046. Go for this. Now you have assigned it, and at release stage only it should ask, else like error message, but it doesn't ask anything. See, directly it is getting released because you are not proposed. So at individual level also you can do it. All right. Next, same again. I will change the configuration. Okay, let me go for an equipment level. Enter. Here, go to again permits. See here what I will do. Go for your order release. Here I will mention it as a warning message. Okay, I'm not touching my main work permit configuration. I'm doing it at equipment level. So let me go for your again completion, order completion stage. See, valid for order completion. Here it should ask me an error message. Okay, it will throw an error message if permits are not issued. And see, again I missed to propose. This is the main thing. So proposal. This propose it for 3046 equipment. So continue. Let me go to again eco maintenance order. Go for 3046. Continue. So now what I will do, I will try to release it. It will give a warning message. Okay, warning, permits still to be issued before order is released. Earlier it was not asking when you proposed. Okay, but here it is throwing a warning message. Right. Now again continue. If you press like it will get continued, still it will allow me. Now let me save it. So again I'll go for order, change mode. So when it should ask me completion stage. Okay, there are many other steps also to do completion, but directly I'll go now. See here, there is a black and white flag like here, complete technically. Go for this. See, now it will ask me a permit. Order a completion refused as permits are still missing. So need not to go to IPM2, like user who has an access for IW32. Again, he can go over here and see here also, you can go to the permits. Okay, it will give like approved by, we can mention some test user. So continue. Okay, now it is issued. Now let me try to complete it. So it will allow me to complete it. Now the status will be the TECO. TECO. Okay. So save it. Understood?
Yeah.
So this is your simple permits. Okay. Then I will go for another one topic. It's called revision. Okay. What do you mean by this revision is any plant. Okay. It is like complete or means I will call it as like complete. It is shutdown, means annual shutdown, or part of the plant is shut down. Okay. That time there will be certain maintenance jobs will take place means during this particular shutdown. Okay. All your maintenance jobs you want to track. Example, say your maintenance jobs. Say it will go for some 15 days period. Okay. For this 15 days period, you want to track how many orders. How many orders means are created means or type of orders. Type of orders. Okay. Then its actual cost. Okay. Then is estimated cost. Okay. Or its planned cost. And examples on which equipment the maintenance team has worked. And of course, you require a status of it. Okay. Everything you require. To have this means how many orders. Example, say some 10 orders are created in this particular duration of time. Okay, for these 10 orders, the common thing should be your revision. You are assigning a revision. Okay. this revision code. We will call it as like means we will create one code, any name we can have. We are assigning this particular revision code to whatever orders we create during that particular period. Okay, we'll create one shutdown on all orders. We'll assign that revision. So here we will create it. So how to create the T code is OIOB is the transaction code. Okay, to create a revision. So let me go for OIOB. So here let me go for a new entries, edit mode, go for the new entries. See, we are creating with respect to maintenance planning plant. Again, this is done by users only. Okay, so let me create it for 1710 plant. Any revision we can have. I will tell like mention some July a revision period. Okay, shutdown. They'll have some annual shutdown plan or whatever that name they can provide. Shutdown, July, something like that. Okay, when it will start, that particular period we are giving. So let me give some period. Okay, the revision end date. End date could be something like this, 31st. Okay, this way we can have it. So planning plant we are mentioning revision code, whatever like user, whatever that shutdown name is there, that particular shutdown they are calling it that name. Okay, revision start date and start time, end date and end time. Okay, you remember this again later, like another one enhancement we will discuss on this after completion, means after completion of this orders part. Okay, after few classes. So now you understood only this much we need to create and save it. Okay, now like revision got created. So let me go for creation of order. You know like how to create an order now. Direct order. Okay, we are not involving much on notification or something. Direct creation of order. Next, like I'll go for order part. Then I'll provide this equipment. Okay, this is some diesel generator. Okay, here I'll select just for tracking purpose, shutdown. I'll mention 01, job 1. Okay, then I'll provide like priority, medium priority. See here, normally we used to not touch this planner group, work center, all those things got copied from here, this equipment, function allocation. Okay, this is a configuration setting again, basic start and finish date. Okay, this is also a configuration settings. Okay, work center got copied from your equipment. Okay, next like here you can see somewhere revision. Okay, but we are not starting a date on this, or like finish date will change automatically based on your revision. So let me go for the revision part. So select this revision now. Okay, go for your start search. See here you select your revision. Just now we created this revision. See, someone has created like EAM test bucket or planning bucket, something that they can have their own. Okay, yes, what is our date? 24th to 31st. So continue. So if you press enter, then it has come. Revision dates copied for your start bar end dates. Automatically it has come. Okay, this way. So what is the status of it? It's a created mode. Okay, let it be. This much is sufficient. One order I have created. Okay, next again I'll go and I'll let me create with some other order type. Okay, I'll go for PM02 order type. Then here I will use some another equipment. So continue. Go for your another one job. So again priority something, medium priority. Then I'll give some revision, same region you can search from here. Again, your revision dates got copied. Okay, in this, like, we can release this order, right? Means if permits we have assigned. Okay, here it is, permits are not assigned directly, we are releasing it. So save. This order is released. Okay, again, I'm creating another one order. So continue. So let me go for again another one. So go for your July, this one. Okay, I will add some functionalities over here just for your knowledge purpose. Here there is something called estimated cost. Okay, I'll give my estimated cost as some 5,000. So let me save this. For this, like I have given, I didn't give anything else for the other orders. Okay, now we have created almost 3 orders. Okay, for 3 orders, the common thing is revision now. So now, like any example, say before start of the revision, there is an means manager given any instruction saying that everyone has to create an order today, and I should know the estimated cost for that, or before only you can plan it. Okay, then how will I have a report? A report is IW39. Okay, for work order list. You will have a work order list. So outstanding, in process, or completed, all those things. I don't know how many orders created. I don't know what are the different types of orders. I don't know what are the equipments. So the common thing is, example, say you'll go for planning plant. I'll provide like planning plant. Then you search for the revision, where you can provide the.
It's gone up. It's
It's
up.
gone up. Anywhere I missed. Yeah, here I missed. Thank you. See here I can go for a revision part. Continue. So you select against which revision you require a report. So execute. So these are the 3 orders got created. Okay, then I'll go for settings, layout, current layout, then go for your what all things they have plant, then go for your priority on which equipment like you're performing the job, then who is the planner group working on it. See, there is a revision, and you want to have a system status, then you want to have a cost, right? So let me go for your planned cost. Let me go for your estimated cost. Estimated cost. So continue. See, this is the field. First, what we have done, we have created one revision code, that is OB transaction code. In that, I have created this particular revision. Okay, this display is there. I will show you. See this code, and this code is used in your all orders. Okay, field. I'll double click on this order. See where you have enrolled here. You have mentioned in all orders. So when it is mentioned, then all this associated revision I have listed out in my report. Okay, now from here you will come to know what are the different types of order. See PM 01, 02, 02 here, on which equipments you're performing the maintenance. Okay, who is the planner group, planned the activities. Yeah, and what is the system status currently. See whether they are on track or not. One is created, one is released, already started working, another one is created one. Okay, and what is in cost. So yeah, last is this cost. Means this is a manually given this cost. Correct, not system calculated. We have given the cost over here, so it is coming. So if you can update, means what is the total cost. Okay, you can have over here, and you can have a summation for this. He can have a report also from this. Got it? How this revision is useful. Come back here, like I can go for the change mode. Display, it will become change orders. Mass change here also I can do. So let me go for this particular order type, 971 here. So go for your some operations I will give. Okay, we will discuss in this later. Just wanted to show you one cost. Means what is your planned. Means this estimated cost, what I said here, it is a manually given. Means user has to enter it. Okay, but let me go for your operation cost. I will give an example. Okay, here there is something called calculate duration, calculate work. You know, if I give like number of people capacity, example say 5 persons work for some 4 hours, then what will be your total cost? Oh, sorry, total
Depending
work.
upon
5
20.
multiplied by 4, it's 20.
20.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. Now like cost. Anyone remember the calculation? Means anyone can tell the cost now. What will be the cost? Roughly I'll tell, and you give me the logic. I'm not asking a number. I'm asking a logic. I have explained this topic in work center. See now you go for a work center. I have given. See, go for your costing tab. Here we have given an activity type. Right. My activity type is my repair. Correct. Now I have to know the cost of it. So let me go for another window. Again, can someone guide me? What will be the T code where the cost is maintained?
Activity cost.
Yeah, exactly. Activity type cost where it will be maintained. What T code I should refer to?
Don't remember the T code.
Or activity type. Okay, that will be fine.
Activity.
Yeah, activity type. Okay, it is a KP26. It's a FICO transaction code. Okay, if you remember this activity type, that is also fine. No issues. So version 0, I said it is related to the plan bar actual version for your controlling area. Okay, here like from period I'm giving some from which period to which period you want to see, from January to December, fiscal year is 2024. Then your cost center, from where I got like this cost center, again in work center, whatever cost center we have maintained, right? For that
US.
cost center I should refer to, yeah, US10 underscore PM. The same thing I have mentioned, and the activity type is repair. Already it is created. So let me go for my overview screen. Here is my price per hour maintained, 250. Then what will be my total cost? 250
Right.
multiplied by some 20, right? 250. Now 5,000. This is your planned cost. Okay. Just now we have entered whatever we have entered till now. That is your planned cost. Okay. Let me go for where. Yeah. This work center. Come back. Yeah. This is my just now I have entered. It is nothing but an planned. I have planned this much of work as of now. So let me save this. See, now I'll update it where we are at. Will come to my planned cost. Okay, as of now. See, one number will get updated. See, 5,000. Okay, in this order, I have not given any operation or any components, material, nothing. In this also, I have not given anything. Okay, in this order, just now I have gone and I have given operation, and how this cost has come means this is your planned cost. Okay, once you process and once you do the actual cost, then it will come my total actual cost. That is a separate. Again, we will see it in detail. Now you understood, right? Planned cost, how it will come. Means you are asking about the cost, right? So one is manual entry, means user has entered. Okay, means based on his history or based on his expertise, like he will enter the cost in a lump sum way. This is whatever you enter, whatever you plan it, that cost it is. Here there is a logic. For this, like it's an approximate logic, no logic for this. You enter just, that's it. Got it? And here you can have a number of, again, like fields we can add for this layout. Planning purpose and budget, all those budget planning also you can do. Means for that particular period, for short term, for this. And you can track your statuses. For that also it will be helpful. And compliance report, shutdown compliance, we will call it as, right? Means for this particular shutdown, if someone asks, means what is the pricing code and on what components you consumed, what is the material cost, what is the manpower cost involved in this, all those things, or what you estimated against your planned actual cost or planned cost, all those things you can have, on what the equipments you performed your job, okay, and who has done it, okay, what is the utilization, okay, all those things we can have it when this revision is concerned. Yes.
See, we are defining a revision duration, right?
Correct.
And any work during that period is kind of getting bucketed under that revision. So
Yeah.
suppose I have some other orders created, say in this example, say I've created on say 23rd, which is like one day before your revision start, right? And it is suppose scheduled to complete say on 26th. So what will happen to that order, those kind of orders?
Whether like it is a planned one, it comes under the shutdown or no, technically.
I mean, it was kind of planned.
Part of, yeah, part of your shutdown, yeah, part of regular or shutdown job. Okay, if
not
it is a
shutdown,
part of your shutdown,
regular,
yeah, then
regular.
you don't assign any revision there. Normally, you generally create an order and you complete your job. It is nothing to do with your shutdown.
I think the revision number has to be assigned, sir, and the rest of the orders will follow the normal cycle. Wherever we have assigned the revision number, only fall under this.
Under that.
I mean, technically,
example,
yeah,
now what we will do, we'll give a shutdown thing to a third party, right? Examples, all those orders I want to track. Then that time this revision code you create and you assign to that. Whatever your preventive maintenance things you are doing regularly, it doesn't come under your shutdown anyway, however you are doing it. That it is fine. You don't assign any revision code for that. So I'm assigning.
This is like Maximo's parent work order. So you typically in Maximo you create a parent work order, and then all this work order would be a child work order to this. Okay.
Yeah.
And your dates actually fall between the, so parent work order can have like larger date gap. Okay, like 7 days shutdown, and then child work order date falls within those dates.
Yes.
And then cost can be roll up from the child order to parent order.
Exactly. But here cost doesn't roll up. That is a thing. Means individual order means I'll come.
No, individual order cost will be there. Okay, but see, you see, if you have like 5,000 3 times, yeah, the yellow line will show 15,000. So that is where the parent work order show 15,000 in maximum.
Yeah, this is sum up cost. It's not rolled up actually. Yeah, so it's giving the overall cost a little.
Yeah, roll up, sum up all the cost, not roll up.
Yes. Just I wanted to clarify
can
one thing.
also be different, right? The equipments can also be spread across. It's not against one.
Equipment can be different. Yes.
Yeah, equipment is different and jobs are also not related to each other. Your parent job, what happens? Consider your boiler. Under that sub only you're assigning that parent order, right? Means example say in boiler you're doing it, parent order, and you're doing like example say in that like economizer tubes or superheated tubes. Everything is related to in boiler only. You finish all these jobs first, then you can go to the parent job. Then you have completed your maintenance of the boiler. Means now what is the maintenance cost of your boiler? Example say 500, 500, and then the cost will be summed up to this 3046 example. Okay, that is the case. Okay, here that concept is superior order in SAP. Okay, or suborder means superior order I will create, and I'll create like keep creating suborders. Now suborder cost example say here 100 and here 100, 200. Individually is 100, 100. Anyway, you have a breakup that it will get summed up and it will be shown over here. Means settled to this order. Means consumption it will be showed to this particular order stage. Okay, here that you said parent order, right? Here in SAP it is called superior order. Okay, that concept you can relate it to your superior order and suborder. Next we will see that different one. But here it is in revision. Revision in the sense you want to means tag that particular thing to your work orders, and you can have this kind of report. This is for shutdown planning purpose.
It's sort of a grouping only we are doing, right? This for
exactly like grouping analysis purpose and reporting also. And you want to track. Normally, another one is you might have heard about the capex shutdown or capital expenditure shutdown, which happens in power plants and all. That time we want to go for an say like cost should get means there is a separate budget. There is an WBS element. Okay, work breakdown structure will mean separate budget is allocated. That time we can assign it to WBS elements. Normally, usually like all shutdowns, a client how they'll ask, we have a shutdowns, capital shutdowns, which is given means handled by some third parties. Means that is an expenditure. Sometimes means you are going to do a overhauling of your turbine. From outside party will come, and there is a budget for it. Means that time this revision code, the purpose of this revision code is useful that time. Okay, we'll create a separate revision code and we'll have a budget for this and we'll assign that to an order and we can track that separately. And another one thing, this superior order, we will discuss your parent order, this concept we will discuss separately. Now, I wanted to show you again with the permits. See, again, I'm talking about the permits, but don't get confused with your safety permits. So this topic is different. Okay. This is called permit classification. Okay, we are using two topics here. One is your permit. Just now we created normal permit, right? The same way. And when you hear about this classification, you remember this class and characteristics. Okay. Now what is the purpose of this permit classification? So now you create a work order. Okay. This work order, say there is a field estimated cost. Just now we saw. Right. In this estimated cost, I'll provide some 10,000 like USD, something like this. In this like 1,000 USD, based on this particular cost, the approval has to means approval means so someone has to issue the permit kind of thing. Permit in this case, not safety permit, it's an approval permit. Okay, cost approval. So if it is 1,000 USD your estimated cost, it has to go to some manager. Okay, the range is this 1,000. And if I mention means user will mention some another amount. Okay, then say like 1,001 to some 5,000. And then it has to go to some senior manager. Okay, again we can have another one set, some 10,000. It has to go to some general manager. Okay, now we'll have an HOD here greater than some 10,000. Okay, this you want to maintain. Okay, classification of the permits means classification of this for your estimated cost. Then we can achieve it through permit classification. Here two things are there. Permit, anyway you know how to create it, IPMD, and you know class and characteristics, like how to create it. For this, it is CL02, CL03. Oh, sorry, characteristics is C204. Yeah, anyone remember now while creating an IPMD, have you remember the class? See here, I'll show you. Notice to this IPMD. Go for your IPMD. Okay, go for your create work change. Go for your new entries. See here. There is something called permit class. Under permit class means permit, I have created it. Okay. But I'm dealing with estimated cost now. Means I said like we have to create our own class. Okay, but here it is grayed out. How I can change that we will see, and let me create now first own class. If I want to create a own class, Okay, of course, I should have a first characteristics. So let me create a characteristics. Okay, what characteristics I should create? I will show you. Okay, let me go for CT04. If you are familiar with characteristics. Okay, let me create an estimated cost underscore RL. Okay, I'm creating it a characteristics, any name we can give. Let me go for creation. So again, I'll provide the description. Okay, but what value you will enter in an estimated cost? That particular field we have to map to this characteristics, right? How to map this, you know. Let me go for your additional data. And before that, I want to know the field name. Now, which field name is there? I can put like /n means it will close this particular current screen and it will open. Example, so you can go for some order change or display. Okay, this order I'm going. Okay, IW32. I can enter that /n and the particular T code, to which T code you will go for. Okay, current screen it will close and it will open the new one. So here, see this one field. Here, whatever we enter the value based on that particular range, the approval has to go for that particular user. So select this, go for your function F1. We want to see the field name. So here, you know, you can go for technical information. Okay, here you go. See, what is your field name? User4. Right. This is my field name. See, let me note down this field name. The table and field is there. Field is this. Anyone remember the table name of equipment? EQUI. Good. Same. Here, see a table name again. I guess like you might have got that sheet, right? Image. I have forwarded one thing from the material list. You might have get that. Okay, a table list, standard table list. From there you can refer. So here like table is CSEV permit. Okay, this structure. You can take a help of ABAPer also to know these tables and fields and all. Okay. So as of now, this is my table for your permit case. So let me cross check this, whether this table consists this field or not. Close this. Where you'll check, anyone remember the T code at least, or where I can go for the list of tables in that fields? Yeah, that is next level. Okay, C16N, we'll use it for the entry purpose. I will show you that also. Okay, but SE11, okay, here the tables and fields are created. Okay, by the ABAPer. For us, like only display option will be there. Database table, CSEV permit, then you go for the display. Okay, in this particular one, okay, the permit determination in order, this table, whether we'll have an user4 or not. You can search directly user4, or if you know any description, you can search. See, this is a total maintenance cost estimated. Okay, here it is there. See, user4 and data type is currency and length is 15 and decimal or 2. This table consists of this. This I am looping, means example say I'm assigning that to my characteristics here. So CSEV permit and field name is my user4. Okay, this if I enter, then it will tell formatted data used from your ABAP dictionary. See, directly it will show this. Okay, this basic data, currency format, you know, number of characters, it is defined. Okay, decimal is 2. And currency, any currency you mention, I'll mention some USD. Okay, interval values allowed, this is must, and negative values, if any, you can assign, but not required for us. Yes. Okay, this interval values allowed is must. Why? Because we have a range, different ranges. So this much is sufficient. Let me save this. Okay, I have created my characteristics. So copy this characteristics, then go for creation of class CL02. Okay, same procedure I'm following, how we created a characteristics and class. Right, same thing. Now I'm creating a class. Okay, again I'm creating some estimated cost underscore RL, some name. Okay, here for the class purpose, I used to use an equipment class, right? We used to specifically create an characteristics for my equipment. This purpose is different. Okay, the cost purpose. Okay, you have to, for this we have to use a 49 like licenses, means approval, any name we can have. Normally this is for, this table is for approval purpose, so I'm using it for approval purpose. So let me go for create again. So here estimated cost for work order approval. Okay, go for your characteristics, then go for your characteristic search. From here you can search your characteristics. Yeah, okay, not many are there. So you go for RL, right? We have used some RL. So here, this one I'm using it, continue. So continue. For this, it is this we are assigning, means now this class has this characteristics. Now this characteristics has the table and field, okay, which is linked to your work order. Permit has a different class, but we have created now new class. I want to assign that particular class over here, but here it is grayed out. Then what I can do, let me go in a backend and change it. Go for the same path you are using. Plant maintenance customer service, master data in plant maintenance customer service, basic settings. Go for your permits, go for your permit groups. Okay, go for your permit group. See here, for this particular permit group PM, there is a permit class called permit. Okay, that is what you seen just now. So let me change this to our estimated cost. Just now we created our own class. So I'm assigning that. So let me save this. So continue. Okay, now let me go back and check here. Okay, now here it is permit. So come back, refresh it, cancel. So go for your new entries. See, now your permit class has been changed. Okay, now you want to create a permit. So we have decided some 4 permits we want to create for each range, right? Let me select this manager. Go for this. Okay, give a text. So permit category, under what permit category you want to create? Example, say some approval. Okay, work approval. For that means cost approval, or you can create it just now like hot work, safety work, like that. We can create our own thing. Okay, approvals or authorizations. So I'll go for A, under A. So when it has to ask, means during my release stage, it has to ask, or else like it should throw an error message. Yeah. So enter now. There is something called classification. See here. In normal safety permits, I didn't touch this. So I'll go for classification. Here, like for this class, okay, under what means I'm creating a permit under some class, right? Estimated cost. That class is appearing over here. This class consists my characteristics. See here, that field name has come automatically. Now you want to give any value over here? Yes, I want to give a value. You know the range. Okay, I'll give an approval range of 1 to 1000 for this particular some manager permit. So come back. Let me save this. Okay, saved. Come back. Go for a new entries. Again, let me go for another one case. Okay, 1001 to some 5000. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, go for this. Go for this. Permit category is an approval. Order release, else like error message. Okay, here itself I'm taking the permit classification. Here you want to give a list. What is your range? Some 5001 to 10,000. Right. So come back. Again, save it. Come back. Go for a new entries. Go for your another one case. Go for general manager, permit category, order release, enter, go for your classification. Here you want to give some 10,001 to how much? Some 20,000, anything you can give. Okay, so come back, save it, go back, go for the new entries. Again, we have given another name. Whether range is good or like something mistake I have done. If it is continuation, it is fine. There should not be any open loop, that's it. Go for permit category, go for your order release, go for your classification. Here greater than 20,000. So this one. So come back. So save it. Yeah. I guess manager 5,000. Some senior manager. Let me just cross check. 5 to 10,000. Here 10 to 20. Okay. Greater than 20 I have given. That will be fine. Okay. Here I have given something like this. 5,000. Here I have given 5,001 to 10,000. Here I have given 10,000. 1 to 20,000. Right here greater than 20,000. Yes. So save it. Now we have created this. So let me go and create an order. Go for IW31. Go for any order type. Let me use a M01. Go for any equipment. Go for this. So continue. Okay. Here you put estimated cost approval. Okay. Go for some 3,000. Okay. I have given a 3,000 now over here. Let me save this order. Now order number got issued, generated. Go for the display. Let me copy this. What is the T code to issue the permit? Let me go for your IP M2. Okay. What is your permit not issued category? Permit category I have created under A. Right. Your order is outstanding. You can mention your order number over here and execute. Okay. No objects were selected. Not issued. Under what category?
You have to select permit. You have to select, right?
No, permit category. Order number. Under what permit category we created? Let me check this permit category. Yeah, under A category we have created work approval, right? Under A category I have created. Okay, or else like let me change this permit category. I remove this permit category. Just I will provide this number and not issued. Let me check this. Yeah, okay, fine. See now the permit is with whom? Okay, what is this permit category? Yes. Okay, this is a safety permit, right? Okay, under outstanding permit. Yeah, let me check here first. Let me go for a change mode and then go for entry, then go for your issue of the permit, whether it is showing both or no. No, only it is showing work permit. So at this stage, it is not required. Let me check my class. Okay. At this licenses only it is there. 49. Then go for my characteristics. That should look released. CT04. Here it is single values. Yeah, let me go and check again. AW32. Let me go for this order. Change maintenance order. Let me come back. Let me go for your. No, it is not appearing. 1 second. I guess some table issue will be there. Let me check this. Because we have used like class type as 42, right? In this class type 42, I guess like there are some issues. To check that. 49, okay. That is used or not. It is not taking it. This one only, right? We created it, okay. Under this, we created a permits. IPMD. Yeah, estimated cost. Okay, 1 second. I guess here it will structure. This it is not saving. Okay, I'll come back with this. Okay, I guess like I have missed some configuration settings with respect to the 49. Okay, I guess I cannot do those changes now. I guess like I'll come back with this. Okay, I guess some issues with this table level entries. I'll come back with this. Okay, I guess like I might have missed some inserts a new server. I have to configure this first, then I will come back. We will see this later stage. Okay, format and category level, everything is there. Okay, okay, I'll come back with this. Okay, normally I'll just explain the concept. First, let me go for this order part. Here, whatever estimated cost like we'll provide. Okay, under this. Then if I go for the issue of the permit, then here that particular permit will appear, means range. Example, say for the manager, then he can approve it. Okay, based on the cost. It is purely used for the PM purpose. Okay, don't think about the PR. Again, external components will be there. When we are giving the example, say some external thing, purchase requisition will be raised. Okay, for that approval procedure is something different. Okay, that is taken care by again PR release strategy team. Okay, how to means to where it has to go approval. Okay, this particular permit classification, it is purely for the PM purpose. Okay, the concept remains the same. Just to like revise, we create a individual like first characteristics. In that, like we'll assign this table and field. Okay, the field whatever you enter the value, okay, that is captured, and in this means we'll create a IPMD under this particular class. Okay, this class has a classification. In that, like we'll enter a range. Based on that particular range, it will go and approve. Okay, this means the error, it will be in my I have to check from my side, that is an approval license class, right? License, it is a class type. This is not configured fully. So I will configure this and I'll come back. This is a new
So typically, who configure all this thing? It's a functional
actually
consultant
like table means by default, like we are here at the table level, means why the data is not going, again we have to debug, means we have to take an help of a ABAP for this. Okay, yeah, ABAP team. But we should have a knowledge, like we should tell why it is not coming from where the value has to fetch. Yeah, he will debug it. Okay. Let me check this first of all configure, because this is a new server. Okay, certain things someone else might have changed, all disturbed. I have to check. This is the procedure, how to go forward for the permit classification. Now, example say it is a GM underscore RL. If this is the value in your total estimated cost, then he will have an authorization. Okay, that authorization will be taken care by, again, SAP security team. They will give an approval. Okay, you can go for that. As of now, like I will show you a normal one, regular process. Yesterday we started with a notification, right? I'll go for the notification creation. You might remember the notification type. Okay, a malfunction type. But now I'm going for regular maintenance request. There are 3 types of notification types. One is maintenance request. Another one is a malfunction report. Another one is activity report. Okay, what is your maintenance request? Maintenance request is, example say any user goes for any inspection, then he finds there is a leakage, like leakage has to be arrested, or there is a vibration. Okay, vibration has to be taken care. Okay, be reduced or something like that, or some corrective action is planned. Okay, or you have to do the inspection, then you create a maintenance request. You're requesting for the maintenance. Okay, here there is no breakdown or no production loss involved, or no emergency. Again, you can plan this job. Okay, but if you leave this, example say you don't attend, you don't do inspection, or you don't arrest this leakage, or like you don't reduce this vibration and all, it may lead to again like malfunction. Okay, so you have a chance to correct it. So through this is one notification type. Okay, and now let me go for your malfunction. Malfunction in the sense, like again it's a breakdown of your equipment. It is not working. Obviously, it may sometimes what happens, production loss involved, or may not be. Okay, why? Why? Because some 4 pumps are there. In that, like 3 are working. One is like standby. Suddenly, like one got breakdown. Okay, some stops. Then nothing but it's a malfunction. Okay, another one which is in standby, that it will be there. Okay, in the line. There is no production loss involved. Okay, but even though you call it as a malfunction report. Yeah, and of course it is an emergency in nature. Okay, you have to attend this job as early as possible. Okay. And here what happens, activity report means one activity has completed. Activity has been completed. Okay. Now you want to account it. Account that job. Okay. That time you create an activity report. You're saying that activity has been completed already. Okay. Just like you're creating one notification for that. It is done in some maintenance order already created and work has been finished. For that purpose, like you create an activity report and you show that details and close it. This way, majorly will create these types of, like this we can have a number. Normally notification types standard, like it is called M1, but client normally will customize it, say like J1 or R1, etc. So we don't call with this M1, M2, M3. Okay, in general, like from SAP it is M1, M2, M3, but we don't say this. Always like we use this definitions: maintenance request, malfunction report, and activity report. Yesterday we created like malfunction report. Today we'll see about maintenance request, IW21, IW22, IW23 for create, change, and display. Okay, for this maintenance request. So there is another one T code also. We will try that and I'll show you. If you first, in general, if I go for this notification type, I have to select from here. Okay, now I want to create like M1 directly. Like I want to create M1, then what I can do, See, I want to keep this page as it is. Then I go for /o IW26 I'll type. Means this page will remains here only. Another new page will open. Okay, here IW26, say M1 notification. Okay, directly. This is also customizable. It is not like for IW26, the standard is M1 notification type. No. For this, we can have some other example, say you customize it Z1 or some R1 like that, or like M2, like we can have. As a standard, like we'll use it for M1. So we can customize it. For IW26, we can use this T codes. Okay, where it will be useful for specific users who are allowed to create only M1 or Z1 like that. That time we can allow them to have an access for IW26 only. Okay, that time it will be useful. So let me go and create an notification. Maintenance of DG. Okay, let me go for equipment. This is my equipment. So enter, continue. This is my diesel generator. I guess someone has assigned, yeah, here. Okay. So I'll come back. I don't want this to be assigned over here. Okay. You'll get confused with the standard one. So I'll remove this user status profile. There is a separate session for user status profile. So I want to remove that. Let me go for this. User status for notifications. Okay. Assign user status for notification type. Okay, for we are using now currently M1. So let me go for the M1 part. So select this, go for your details part. Here there is someone has maintained this status profile. Means what you mean by user status profile? User can understand in his language, like means easily. Okay, and we can have custom logic. I said about the workflow, right? You asked about the workflow, all those things. See, here we can have it. Now I want to go for next step. Okay, unless like it is created to the released, I cannot go for the next step. Okay, this is not logical. Okay, these terminology should not be used for the notification level. So when during practice they have mentioned this and they have kept. So I don't want to use this. So I'll remove this. Okay, come back. I'm just removing this status profile. So come back. Now no user status profile for your notification type M1. So let me go for again our notification type. No, let me create a new one. Again, IW26. Directly it will come here. See, now user status profile is not there. We will see during our separate sessions. Okay, so go for your maintenance of DG, then provide your equipment number. So enter. What is your system status as a standard system status? When you create your notification, it will be outstanding notification. Okay, so come back. Here it is outstanding. So here it is a maintenance request, right? Now you don't bother about this object part, damage, cause, and all, since it is not a malfunction. This is a maintenance request. So what you do, you want to provide like long text, you can provide that, or directly you can go for the task part. Okay, before like you provide a task part, you want to use a code group, you can use, or like daily mention this. Okay, you should like, you can mention clean the engine, clean the filter apart. Okay, there are two parts. Now you want to start this process. Before that, you put this notification in process, put in process. See, now it will come. There are like tasks you have mentioned. So outstanding tasks and notification you have put in process. So notification in process. Now you want to carry this particular out, means this job, right? Select these things, here you go for a release. Okay, from here. Just for the record, I am going to save it. So notification has been saved. Go for change of notification. So now next step is what yesterday we discussed. Here there is no cost part, right? We have to account the cost. Now actual job should be processed. You have to implement that particular tasks. You have to do at site. Then what we can do? See, go for your create an order. So here, create order part. Okay, what order you want to create? Order types, there are many. Okay, order types, we have seen this. Many order types are there. As of now, I will use this corrective maintenance example, say PM01. Okay, this planning plant and this work center got copied from your equipment master data. Okay, so continue. Create order, these details you are providing. Okay, so continue. So this work order screen. Now you are familiar, right? For this permits and all we have seen just now. For permits, for classification. This is your screen. Okay. And like this you want to create, means this is a SAP best practice in the sense you create a notification first, means someone has notified the technician to carry out the job and he has put the notification in process and he has released the task, then you create an order, then you go forward. Like that, it is a process and you can define who has to do it, maintenance technician, supervisor level, again like technician at site level, like that. Yeah, initially when you create an order, it will be at a created stage. You want to provide based on the expert, like you want to provide and some cost, you can mention this cost over here. Okay, priority. Again, this order is done during any revision. Okay, shutdown, you want to assign a revision code, you can assign it. Yeah, then yeah, this much is sufficient. Then go for your operation parts. Okay, the first always like your description, it will get copied at your operation short text. Okay, here you can provide what you want to do. Example, say I want to mention here, clean the DG. Okay, engine, or clean the again filter, something like this. Engine part. Yeah, this part also, you know, whether it is a time consuming, this operation, example, say there are 20 operations are there, 30 operations are there, then you can have a ready-made, like means readily available task list. Okay, set of operations you have mentioned already. Okay, that we will see during our preventive maintenance session. Okay, how to create it. So this calculation key is there. Okay, there are 3 types. Okay, calculate duration. If you select calculate duration, then you have to provide number of manpower and work. System will calculate the duration. If you select like calculate work, then you have to give number of capacity and duration. So let me go for this work and here like duration. Okay, you can see another one example, say you can go for calculate work, then you give this. Okay, sorry, number of capacities, then you give work and duration, like that. Okay, inspection of DG. Yeah, 3 things we can see. Now first one is calculate work, then go for your here 2 manpower plus 5. Okay, here duration, then you give over here some 10, here some 5. Okay, see here it has come duration, and next like here numbers. Okay, go for your work capacity, some 8, duration is 4, then capacity it will come as 2. Like this we can provide straightforward. Okay, now see 10, 20 and 28, and you know about this particular work center, right? If you go for this costing tab again, okay, let me save this work order as of now. Yeah, go for your costing part. See US 10 underscore PM. For this, what is your cost activity type? Repair means 250. For 250, you calculate 28 hours. What should be your planned cost? 28 multiplied by your 250. Okay, 7,000 should be your planned cost, right? We will see that later part. As of now, I'm saving this. Okay, now again from here also you can access. Here already a work order number has generated. You can go for IW32 and directly you can access that. So let me come back. Instead of going to notification and going to your work order, I'll go for IW32 directly. So from here only I'll access the work order. So once I'll go here, then see I want to go back to notification. See from here you can toggle. Go for change. See, you will come to notification screen. Again, I want to go for order. From here again, you can go to the order part. Okay, now status is created. Okay, let me go for the cost part now. What should be your planned cost? Planned report plan bar actual cost here. Okay, here if you go, my plan cost is this much. Okay, 7,000. How you got it? You know, number of hours unto your cost maintained by the FICO, means activity type. Okay, actual, not yet done. Okay, means work has not been carried out yet. Yeah, now you have to carry out the work, then you release this. Any permits are associated with respect to this, then you have to issue the permits. If permits are missing, you know how to configure the permits. You configure that and send it. Now you issue the permit. Hooray. Now it is coming. Huh? Okay, like this. Okay, I will show you now. Okay, fine. We will see this later part. Okay, permit classification. Anyway, now you take an approval. Why? Because we have mentioned it header cost, some 1,000. It might have gone for manager. Yeah, let me go for your approved work permit. This permit and this permit, don't get confused. Okay, it got refreshed or something. Okay, now it has come now. Okay, let me go for, okay, sorry, here you mentioned some username. user A. Okay, this permit is issued by the safety team. This is for your cost approval team. Okay, user B. The 1000 is there, then 1000 whether it is correct or not. You see how much we have given. Like first stage, it is normal. It should go to the manager only. So here it will come. So continue. Yeah. Now what we have done, we have issued the permit. Release was rejected. Now I will release this. So means user is go ahead to perform the job. Now user will, he has taken a permit and he has taken the cost stage like approvals also. Okay, for this budget, everything he has taken, and he will go to the site to perform the job. Now once he performs the job, means how system will come to know. Normally in Maxima what you follow, means he has performed the job at site. Then system, like you have to tell the system that work has been completed. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah. What the procedure you follow?
So first technician completes the job.
Okay. Means in some procedure you must be following, right, Maximo?
Yeah,
Same.
right.
Here just like I'll brush up things. Okay, here notification. You put the notification in process. Put in process this functionality you have done, and you mentioned the tasks. The tasks are released. Then you created an order. Okay, order created. I will mention like this. Then you release the order. What are the prerequisites to release the order? If you have assigned the permits, then issue permit. Okay, then you have maintained that cost approval, then take that estimated cost approval. Estimated cost approval. These two things you have done it as of now. Okay, I will give complete one flow chart kind of thing to remember this process and all. You not to worry. Just you concentrate on the practical thing now. Okay, this much is done. Now user will go, means this is an order part. Now user will go at site and perform the job. Correct? Perform the job at site. See, normally done by the technician, right? Now technician has to come back and he has to tell the system, right? What he will follow. That is called confirmation in SAP. Confirmation part. Okay, again there is a T code for this. How to confirm? IW41. Okay, see now you're telling that system actual work is done. Okay, actual work part.
But typically this is done by technician in mobile. So in SAP, do we have any mobile application?
Mobile application is called SAP Asset Manager. Okay, now it is come again service, it means SAM. Okay, SAP Service Asset Management. Okay, SSM, SAM. It's a new one. Again, you can do it from, as you said, you can do it from mobile also. This is a mobile application. You get it in Play Store and all. Okay, you install, and again you have to do it. Means it should be you should have a BTP platform. Okay, this like cloud platform. Through that, like you integrate with your mobile, means that one, and your data flows there. And you can do it in offline also. Example, say a person doesn't have an internet access at that particular remote area. He just enter the value, and once he connects to the internet, then value gets updated. That you can. Again, it's a complete different subject. So, yeah. Now confirmation has to be done. He can do at a time confirmation, or there are certain enhancements. Okay, we've done it for the client. Say you want to upload it. Okay, all those things. So let me go for normal like confirmation IW41. Okay, go for IW41. You mentioned the order number. Since like how many operations are there? 3 operations are there. First he performs this operation. Select this operation. Go for this actual data. See here you mention. Actually you planned like work is 10 hours. Okay, but example say you finished the work in 8 hours. Then it will come remaining work as 2 hours. Still you want to keep it as pending. Okay, on this date and time, actual date and time, you mention it. Okay, you want to do it like you have to keep it pending, or like actually like you planned 8, but you finished in 8. You planned 10, finished in 8 hours. That also you can do. And I am telling it's a final confirmation. Why? Because I am not, means user is telling everything is done. This is my actual hours booked. Planned was 10, actually is 8. Now there is no remaining work. Okay, we'll come back to this open reservations. Okay, we'll see this later when we deal with the components. So now I will tell you, if I press enter, then it will tell entering a final confirmation will set your remaining work as a 0. Okay, actually balance remaining work was there, but you finished in 8 hours. So you don't want that remaining work. So I'm setting it as a 0. So it's fine. Entry is set to 0, 8 hours. So save it. So among 3 operations, you have done like 1 operation, your confirmation. 1 person has done it. So let me go back to your order part. Go for your header. What will be your status? Okay, go for your status part. Then here you see partially confirmed. Because there are 3 operations are there. In that 1 operation you have completed, but it is partially. How much? 8. 8 multiplied by 250. What will be your cost? 8 multiplied by 250. 2000 is your actual cost. Among 7,000, your confirm means as of now actual cost is 2,000. Okay, variance is 5,000 minus. Okay, this much percentage variance is there still. That we will see it. Okay, so come back, go for your operations part. I am in a change mode. Here my manpower, it is an internal manpower, got grayed out. Okay, here my actual work popped up as an 8. Planned was 10. Against that, it is an 8 hours. And here it is 0, 0 still. And still it is editable mode. You want to change, make any changes, you can make these changes. So close this. So again, I'm going for confirmation. So again, like remaining 2 confirmations are there, right? I will do it at a time. So let me go for this. And who has done this job? Okay, go for this personal number. Go for this work center. If you have maintained any names, see, only those names will appear. Anyone remember these personal numbers? We had maintained in HRMS for this work center is concerned, these names, right? Only those names will be there. I guess in capacity, go for HRMS, we had assigned these names, right? 5 manpower for this work center. Yeah, that we can assign over here. Who has done this job? Okay, individual person. Then again, I'll mention I don't change anything. Final confirmation, no remaining work, clear, open reservations, if any, then save it. Or you want to have an example, say next operation. Okay, I didn't do it. The final operation for the third operations is there. Then I have taken 10 hours more. Okay, it means 2 hours more. Sorry, final confirmation. Planned was 8, but actually it's 10 hours. So save it. Now, all like complete, we have done that confirmations, right? If I go for this, then here the your sub means status will be CNF. Earlier it was, you can go for active status. Earlier it was PCNF. That active is not there. Now it is CNF. Confirmed. Earlier it was created. Okay, once it is released, it will come released. Now it is come job finished. Okay, job has finished. This was not there in ECC. In S4HANA, they have given the system status JBFI. Okay, now let me go for my cost part. Now go for report plan bar actual cost. See, somewhere like we had increased in 500, means 2 hours, right? Decreased and somewhere increased. So it is matching. So your plan and actually same 7,000. So there is no variance. So let me go to your operations parts. Here you can check. Here like against 10, it is 8. 10, 10 same. Here 8, it is 10. Got it? Everything is grayed out. Now technically you have finished, means technical person has completed his job over here, right? So he can close this. So what is the procedure to close this? Again, go for this. First, you have to complete the notification. Go back to this notification. Yes, 10 like tasks as completed. Okay. Are completed. Select this. Go for this black and white. Complete the task. TSCO. See, all tasks are completed. Notification in process. Order has been assigned. Okay. Now you go for. Okay. Here, what you want to do? You want to mention an activities. So to keep it in a sync, then go for your operations. You can copy this operations and paste it over there. Always remember notification to work order or work order back to notification during your first jump, during your creation only. So I'm going back to notification. Let me go for your activities. As of now, just to save time, I'm telling like clean the DG, okay, clean the filter and inspection to be done. You're mentioning it. Yeah, these are activities you planned and you have done it. So you want to close this notification. From here also you can complete this notification. Okay, notification will complete, it will come. Or else from order also I can complete. Means order, it is final stage. We have discussed the final stage is, see here somewhere we had discussed, I guess, the stages. Yeah, here. created, release, and completion, right? Release, we have done it. After that, confirmation also we have done it. Now TECO, final stage is the TECO. So let me go for the TECO part. Okay, here like perform the job, confirmation, then here I'll mention I have gone to notification, complete the tasks. I have completed the tasks. From here, close the notification. From here also you can do it, or during TECO also you can do it. TECO means technically completion. From here also I can make it. See here, if I go for the I'm in order, now means this technically means the person has completed his job. After that, like cost part, there is a finance thing. We will see it later, step by step. See, from here there is a tick mark. Complete notifications means we can have number of notifications for single order. One order we can have multiple notifications. That next stage again, step by step we will see. We'll go for the objects part. Here we can have again n number of notifications assigned. Okay, someone has raised a notification saying that in one inspection team they have said to clean the engine. Some inspection team they have mentioned like clean the filter. So you combine it and create one order. Yeah, that also we can do. That we will see it later. Go for complete technically. So complete notifications from here we can do. It is not a malfunction, so I'm not touching this malfunction. So continue. So order has been completed. See TECO. Now there are 3 stages. Created, it won't be active once it is released. Once it is TECO, again released won't be active. The status of it will change like this. Okay, TECO. Next we'll go for means in this it will be a confirmed. Okay, active. Earlier it was like one partially confirmed, like that. Estimated cost, job finished is there. Then material components, we will see it later. Release rejected was there because of the permits, and settlement there is a rule. Means here there is a bit of FICO part also is there. Okay, what is that FICO part? Means we have to complete this order with respect to the business. That is complete business. Technically you have completed it. With respect to business you have to complete. Why? Because you have used some amount, right? Cost, that 7,000. It has to be accounted. Okay, that there is something called accountability, means settlement rule. Okay, see here you can go for settlement rule. It has to get settled to your receiver, cost center receiver. Okay, this receiver is maintained in your equipment. Okay, this is purely like a FICO part. Why you have to maintain? Example, say in your account, like there is some 1,000 rupees budget for mechanical team. In that 200 rupees you have consumed, that should be accounted. Okay, that should be posted in the receiver, cost center receiver. Okay. Or you can settle it to a WBS element. I'll show you. There is a 2 things. Okay. Normally for projects, we use the WBS element. For normal revenues, we will use for cost center. Means your consumption now 7,000 you have spent, that is maintained in here, means settled to your this account. Now FICO team will have, okay, for this department 7,000 is means spent as of now. They will have an account. There is an costing elements, right? Where you want to settle this, whether you want to settle at cost center, or there are fixed asset is there, and order is there, and WBS element. Majority will use like cost center and WBS element.
So you don't have GL account? GL account? GL
account means is there. You can have settlement receiver. Okay, that one. But it all depends again FICO how they want to do it. Normally they'll have certain cost center and WBS element only. Then many settlement receivers are there. In that, these things means majorly we'll use that one. Why we don't
more question from where this settlement receiver is coming automatically once over?
This settlement receiver is from your equipment. Because equipment is your means your example, say you're spending, right? That's spent again. Your receiver from there, like means equipment cost center only it will come.
Okay,
sender
from
is your work center. Exactly. Sender is your work again. Sender is work.
So from equipment it will pick the cost element, and center. From there it will pick the settlement receiver.
Yeah. Then now they will have the posting, means for that month wise posting will be there. Okay. How to do it, we will see it later again, FICO part. As of now, this much is the procedure. Means what in a glance, if you do, you create a notification, okay, and tasks are created and released, and no order is created and order has been released. Okay, and you perform the job, means cited job. Here we have considered only labor. Okay, as of now, means your job includes only like manpower, labor, and you have done the confirmation. Labor, you have an actual work and actual cost, and you have gone back to your notification and you completed the tasks and you close the notification. Okay, after the TECO or before the TECO. Okay, then you have technically completed this particular work order. Okay, now you cannot edit anything. Even though I'm in a change order, once it is TECO, if you go for operations, it is grayed out. You cannot do anything. Okay, at the technician level. Again, he has missed something. Okay, you want to add it, that we will see it later. Just now I maintained a labor, that is a manpower. Next time we will use a labor, that is a manpower, and the components. Okay, in this, like I'll mention a stock component. Okay, in again like order, we will go for another things, that is components, stock and non-stock. Okay, here, sorry. Go for a non-stock here. This creates a PR. Again, I'll go for the in any order, any combination you can use it. Okay, labor, components in stock, non-stock, and again here I'll go for external labor. Okay, that is in contract. We discussed it initially.
Contract.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Next, like you'll go for another one combination, means exactly from external services part.
Yes, service.
Okay.
Part.
In this, like lean services part also is there. Lean services. These many combinations we can have. Okay. So in one order only, if I show everything, again order concept will be gone. So we will see the process first, how it goes. Then we will go into labor components. Means each and every step will have a different actual cost. See now, actual cost from how you got this actual cost of your labor. That is an again internal logic. After performing confirmation, IW41, I got this cost. Again, cost flow, as you said, KP26, that activity type. Okay, then how this cost comes, how this cost flows, everything we will see. And procedure also, how to have an actual cost, that also we will see. With the different order types. One breakdown order, calibration order, all those things we will see.